everything, like, my sinuses are just open when I blow my nose, and then when I don't, it's just like, all right, we're tightening up again. Be ready. Mm-hmm. Sucks. Dude, I have so much pressure right now.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Sorry, hold on. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. Just watching.
I'm just watching.
Inspecting.
I'm just inspecting.
Hey everybody!
I'm Will.
I'm Sam.
I'm Adam, and we are
Working Title, young Mandalorian!
Oh yeah! Woo!
People,
We're
we
back.
are back from My Hero Academia.
After a week hiatus.
Yes, we're watching 2 episodes today, just to
Yes.
get into the binge feel, the finale, to get hyped for the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's season 5, episode 110, Sad Man's Parade. Last on...
Dudes, Shigaraki, we got his past. We learned more about Toga. Toga can copy people's quirks when she takes their blood, which is awesome. Shigaraki can now, I mean, his powers have advanced. His quirk has gotten stronger.
It's like radius.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And maybe something with Twice.
And Twice is about to go insane.
Oh,
Twice.
we learned about his clones, that they're still around.
No,
Or the dude just...
No, it's the dude. It's the dude's quirk that he can make like inanimate objects animate.
Yeah.
So he can like take a table and turn it into.
No, I got that, but
then-
did he just think of, oh, I'll make Twice...
Well, they know about like Twice who he
okay.
is. So
So
I think they just made more Twice clones to
Play into his psyche.
to freak him out.
But where the fuck is Gigantomachia at this point?
He's
That's-
probably
Is
like
he chasing
we're,
them?
We're on the clock. We're on
Okay.
the clock to wake him up. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below about this episode or just the hype for the show in general. If you want some of our shows that we can advance, we got Vinland, we got Full Metal, we got Visions, we got Jujutsu Kaisen is back, and a silent voice. The standard edition is up on YouTube, and it'll be there till the 1st of November. So go check it out.
Y'all, it's not a market substitute. Go on whatever anime streaming service you prefer. Watch My Hero Academia over there first. Come back to YouTube and watch your boys' reaction. Alright? We love you guys. Punch it. Plus Ultra. Boom! Damn
I
it.
remembered it this time.
Where's the other remote?
Finally.
I always forget. We're still 2 months in the past.
yes.
We haven't had the catch up for these guys yet.
So my question with that is real quick. Everything that happens with Endeavor, is that happening as this is going on?
No, it hasn't happened
That
yet.
is the most recent in the show chronologically. Like
Okay.
that is where our heroes are in the future, 2 months from now.
Because I couldn't remember when the laughing thing happened, and it was on the news that 9 days ago a city was crumbled.
That
That was like
happened
one of the
after.
first. Yeah.
That happens after this, I'm assuming.
That was
No,
the
no,
that
no.
was the mid season. That was Christmas. Around Christmas time they were reading the news stuff.
Yeah, but that
That hasn't happened yet.
that is what's going to happen. With
Right,
this episode.
that's what
Yes.
I thought.
Also, someone clarified in comments /Discord/life, Redestro is not his son.
Oh yeah,
He's
it's
just
his
a descendant.
descendant.
Okay.
So he's not like it's like it is his son. It might be like his great grandson or
So maybe-
I
whatever.
still would like
Yeah.
a date when all these quirks started popping up.
Or just when this stuff starts happening. I
Yeah.
feel like they make it seem like it's 70 years, then they make it seem like it's 1,000, then they make it seem like it's 40. Like I don't know.
Yeah, well, the descendant thing plays more into my idea of this came like hundreds of years ago. So.
Yeah.
You know the vestiges,
Yeah.
all of them, and there's the gold one that we are saying like, what if that's All Might?
Yeah.
I had somebody said like, what if that's the glowing baby?
I forgot about that.
Your hands
Oh,
are so
my.
cold. I don't get it. You're freezing my mind now. Damn it, who are you? Are you me? You have my face, but I don't know you, do I?
Ew, what the
Yeah.
Bakawana and Toga. See, make sure she can't
Ew!
move.
Look at his eyes.
Focus on him.
His meta power allows him to create lifelike puppets.
Yeah.
That's why he controls a slew of Bubaigawaras. Thanks to my company's
Bubaigawaras.
microtransceivers and the comm system he created, he can control them with exquisite precision.
Thanks to you, we'll kill Toga and take Twice.
Kill Toga.
Wow.
Bakawana will bounce back from that.
Oh. Why do they want Twice specifically? It's just it's a powerful quirk to have. Two all for ones. Imagine that.
Are they gonna snap her neck?
I think.
Right?
Oh my God.
So who is it? Where's the real me? Am I a copy? Have I been lying to myself this whole time?
Oh, gosh.
Turn myself into? Am I the original? Is this really me? Who am I?
Man, mental breakdown.
Be alright. Whoa, whoa, it's alright. Everybody, now we're here. And then it's a good villain, right? No, it's a
Yep.
good villain.
Good.
Hey, brother! Hey, brother!
People are always afraid of me because they think my eyes look scary. No family. I live on my own.
Twice
I
episode.
see. That man you hit with your motorcycle has a broken arm.
Not my fault. He jumped in front of me. I
Oh,
was
hey.
driving at the speed limit.
It's
and
the.
Unfortunately, this will be the start of your criminal record. Don't worry. You may stumble in life, but you can always pick yourself back up again.
Yeah, right.
That's the group that helped
Some people truly
Smooth
just
Criminal,
keep on
whatever his name was.
Gentle criminal,
Yeah.
I think.
Fool! Do you have any idea who you ran over? You're a curse! Never show your face in this office again!
Dang.
My parents died when I was in middle school. Got caught up in a villain attack. I wasn't close to any of my other relatives. I was alone, all by myself. But I wanted someone to talk to. Hey, did I make a mistake with you? If you did,
gosh.
so what? I wanted somebody around, someone I trusted. It was fun. You know what a person who's circling the drain really wants? An easy life. And I didn't realize how many wrong turns I'd made until I hit rock bottom.
When they all killed each other.
When I stopped being able to trust myself.
Yeah.
What a mess. So what's with the bag? Panic attack?
If I'm not wrapped up, I'll split. I won't, I'm fine.
Ah, interesting.
The doubles I make disappear after receiving a certain amount of damage. Basically, when they get the equivalent of a broken bone. You can see why I'm kind of concerned.
Thanks to the flashy robberies you committed with all those clones, you made it onto the nation's most wanted list.
Wow.
You know, if you used your quirk right, you could take on the entire country.
Oh,
Man.
gosh.
Grab his arms.
Oh, no.
Break them.
Oh! Well, he's the real one. We know that for a fact.
Resistance is pointless.
Ugh.
That's a good point.
Damn it. Credit toast.
Oh God.
I
No
don't
way.
Really wanna see this.
No way. Really?
The pain. My arms. It hurts. It's bad.
But you didn't melt.
Oh, it hurts. I'm not disappearing.
Exactly. You're the real one.
Ooh.
Be careful to avoid any real injuries. I could have figured this out right away if I just tried to hurt myself, but I kept falling.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't just do
Until I
that.
met them. Until I met
I guess out of fear of maybe killing yourself.
Jesus. I hate
No.
this.
So much.
No, now he has. I was gonna say he has new excitement in his life. He knows that he can still be crazy and fight now. Holy shit!
One giant one.
Oh my gosh! Imagine, Ant-Man style. Holy crap, that's cool too.
Liberation Army.
Oh.
I'll show you the extent of my heart.
Wow, what an intro! That wasn't even halfway.
My quirk is double. It lets me make two things out of one thing. The second one made is more fragile than the first, and I
Okay.
can't make anything new until the first one disappears. I'm afraid I'm not going to be helpful reproducing the Yakuza bullet. I'm sorry I was never of much use. I've been holding you back. You accepted me and I want to repay you from the bottom of my heart. And now I can. I can do this! Let's go, Trice! It's time for a massacre!
Nice.
Good. Let's get a retaliation.
Don't kill the doubler!
Whoa.
I love that they don't kill him either. Holy shit.
Giant one. Or not.
Infinite doubles.
A march of
Dude.
sadness!
He could take on a country.
Sadman's Parade of March of Grief.
First, I'll protect my comrades.
Dude.
He's
I was-
freaking.
I love Twice.
He is World War Z.
It's not what you expected from him, huh, Mr. Skeptic? A rare miscalculation and failure.
Failure.
He's sitting on somebody too.
Because those aren't
It says
real people.
copied. Yeah,
They aren't
they're
real
all
people,
fakes.
They're all puppets.
Representation I've
Whoa.
only made once in the past. Understand, just one time in my entire life. So you take it back. This is all to plan. I'm just prepping for my next move.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right.
Of course, Skeptic.
At the very least, you can even out the numbers on the battlefield.
Quality of
What?
quantity.
Whoa.
Right, Captain?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see this.
If you've got a free hand, then help me.
Why should I bother lending you a hand?
Are you so unfeeling?
Plenty of other guys over there who can help you out.
Oh my gosh.
They're like playing.
They've got free time.
Your trauma.
Love and courage even me out.
Oh my gosh.
But it sounds like you're on a hero's journey.
I'm so cool.
I'm so cool.
Yeah.
He really is.
Said it, not a bad
They're like
fight.
stomping dude out right
Yeah,
there.
I'm a nap. Go easy on him. Then Dobby should stop. He burns lots of stuff. How long until the big guy
I'm getting
wakes
some
up?
3D right there a little bit.
Then I'll stall him.
Damn. A pipe sewage underneath maybe to get some more water.
Yeah.
What, is there some kind of ice factory around here?
Yeah.
Where's all this coming from?
Uh-oh.
There's more to my ability than simple manipulation.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yep, I saw that coming.
Expansion.
I can control the temperature of the molecules too.
Oh
So
my
if I go
gosh.
into the water in the pipes and lower the temp, it freezes and
There
becomes
you
my
go.
weapon. Increasing your meta ability will be essential.
He reminds me of like a
Whoa.
Mario
There's
villain
no
or a
values
bad guy.
other than the amount of
Getting.
strength you wield. Your scorched skin looks like it's about to fall off. You won't be able to fight for long, will you? Because your flames are consuming your own body.
Yo.
This hardly seems fair. But if you die here, all for one will be so sad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so he's just been asleep.
Yeah, there he was on his time.
Doing his best, but he's awfully tired. The master's successor.
Oh!
Dude, did you see somebody
Wow, it's only halfway.
somebody commented that that doctor is the doctor who diagnosed
Yeah.
Victoria?
We'll have to talk about that.
The music.
Shouldn't have known.
We would have been in trouble either way.
Suppose that's true. I'd be trapped.
I like seeing his face so much.
Yeah, me too.
It's well guarded.
Where'd all these people come from?
Oh!
Oh!
So many twices.
Yo, Spinner, punching me tight in the ice. I twisted my knee. Shigaraki.
Well, this is unexpected. You're an army now.
Yeah!
Since I can do this, I can help the team out, right, boss?
Love it.
Incredible, Twice. Think you have enough clones to clear a path to the tower for me?
Why don't you go take a nap while I trim the fat for you?
Oh my gosh, look at the center.
Hey, me.
Is that where he is? Like,
think.
Just the spawn.
I'm coming.
Look at, they got a lot of people too.
This is going to be able to handle this by himself.
He does have a real soft spot for gearing. The Liberation Army is playing with people's hearts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure they suffer.
Damn. He is.
Demonic.
Yeah.
League of Villains. Liberate yourselves, my friends. Use your righteous power to bring forth a new era.
Trying to hype up the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Everyone is a hero.
It looks like Zawa when he slicked his hair back.
Damn it. Every time he talks, the soldiers out here get more fired up.
Oh, maybe he's got like a boosting quirk.
Yeah.
He's already exhausted. We can't let him get more worn out.
What are you gonna do?
There you are.
He's got those +5 leadership abilities.
Yeah.
Is that actually Twice?
No.
I
don't think.
It had a pupil.
Oh, no, it is.
No.
Oh, and it took Shigaraki with him.
For forgiveness while you pee your pants for him.
Wait.
That was quite a
Can he
No,
make
he's-
multiple
Oh,
of
he's
them
just making
too?
clones?
He can make whatever.
Yeah.
He can make multiples of anything.
Oh my gosh.
He did that with Dobby in Season 3.
Repeat after me. We're double, so even if we die, we are not dead. That should make you feel better about this fight.
What is wrong with you? And who are these guys?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What are you saying? I'm the realest of the real. No, I'm the original.
Oh, no.
Shut your face. It doesn't matter. I'll put my soul on the line for everyone's sake. Do you feel the same way or what?
Or what can this guy do? Oh.
Holy. See, he was totally a
Boss
fake
man.
the whole time.
Pretty fragile clone. Also, I'm fairly certain you don't understand what the term hostage means. Ubai Galara, if you make any more copies, Garen is dead.
We've got the advantage. Get Kieran back and we can leave. Wait!
Oh boy.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Useless fodder. It's ridiculous to think we're even fighting in the same ring.
Your fingers, they really took them, didn't they? Oh, damn it. And it's your right hand.
You made
That's
another
your
one.
smoking hand.
Your little league just can't compete.
Sounds like you have a no.
Oh!
Still alive, are you? A noble dream.
That's the
I like
real
that.
one.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Let's test your might. Once there was a young woman who gave birth to a child without meta ability. She was killed by those who oppose meta powers.
Yeah, you think I'm stupid? She came up with the term quirks.
Sorry, I heard you didn't have any formal education. Anyway, as heroes and vigilantes became
Let's
more
go,
popular,
Sugar.
they tried to reestablish order. But you know what Destro thought? This isn't the future my mother wanted. Meta abilities are quirks. We must use them freely.
His mother.
It was an inconvenient truth for society. He sought true freedom through revolution, and now I will accomplish Destro's dream. His blood is in my veins.
Whoa.
I am his descendant. This world will
crazy.
change at the hands of Redestro.
He looks like a
Such some
goblin.
thoughts with the urge to destroy. How can you possibly
Yeah.
stand against our glorious dream?
Heads up twice. If you're gonna protect Kieran, you'll need a cushion.
A cushion?
I was caught on the window with that first blast. A good vantage point. My eyes met his down below. He's here.
Oh
The
shit.
tower's in
Gigantic.
reach. I'd
Yeah.
touch it if I were him.
I was just about to ask, can you do it if it's not people? So it wasn't the real Shigaraki.
Oh,
Holy
you're
shit,
wow.
you can do it to anything!
Wow.
Ah! Oh shit!
Oh my gosh.
He just needed to get to the
He
tower.
can make anything crumble.
He just needed to get to the tower. Oh my gosh.
Humans. They're supposed to die when they fall from up high.
Oh boy.
So, you must be the Liberation boss.
I didn't get an answer to my question. Such a pity.
Don't. Damn it.
Oh,
Damn. This is getting really fucking good.
that was some good shit.
That
Right?
was
Yeah.
the
the
best.
greatest of shit right there. Ah. Woo!
That was cool.
Woo! Woo! That was a spicy episode.
That was awesome.
Extra spice.
That was a really good episode. We started off
Twice backstory.
with
a little bit.
some Twice backstory and a little, just more to what we already knew.
Into his head, yeah.
We knew that he killed his twins. I don't remember this. I think it was season 3's finale that chose to do a quick bit on Twice right after Bakugo and Deku fought. But we didn't really know really anything other than we're not sure if he is
The
the
original.
real twin and that he killed his twins and that
Yeah.
it messed him up psychologically.
Yeah, so,
Now we know.
we got his parents died in middle school
Yeah.
from a villain attack. He got in some type of car accident where he broke the arm of some person that was
manager.
Client,
it ended up being a client that basically got him in trouble at his job, and he was so alone that he made more of himself, and
To a company.
yeah, and then they just kind of went on their crime rampage to already what we know, the Twice massacre.
Yeah.
And then from there,
he met Garen.
Yeah, he met Garen, met the broker, and then got introduced to the League.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he was holding his quirk back because, I mean, we already knew this a little bit, but he was holding his quirk back because...
Fear.
He was afraid that if he got major injury, that he would disappear because he wasn't sure if he was real or not.
Yeah.
And because they broke his arms...
Set him free.
It set him free from his own mental trauma.
Yeah.
I love I could have just broken my arm this entire time.
Yeah.
Find out.
Well, that's like, if I was him, I would have just immediately, like,
broke a finger.
Yeah, break a finger, because then you would know.
But what if you die?
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. He's afraid of that.
That's like
I was thinking
that's like the Alphonse thing. We'll just break your arm and see if you live, dud.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I was thinking that, but I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but Alphonse, the guy was literally like, just kill yourself. Like, that's a little different than, like, breaking your finger.
Yeah.
But yeah, Twice leveled up 1,000.
It was infinite Twice?
Yeah. Infinite doubles.
Infinite doubles. What was it? March of something?
March of Sad Man's Parade.
Sad Man's Parade.
The episode title, yeah.
So that's his, like, new...
his
sort of ability, I guess.
Can produce World War Z populace to just run free, except it's like Deadpool.
I enjoy Twice as, like, his goofy, like, oh, this stuff's great, this stuff sucks. That's funny, but now I'm very curious if they're gonna keep going with this, that he's kind of sane now. Just that he knows that it's him.
Yeah.
Either way, I have a lot more respect for this character.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
like,
awesome.
he's still a villain, but there's some, like, good attributes to him.
Yeah.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
And he still wants to protect his friends, you know?
I like that, like, he was vulnerable with the whole, he doesn't know that he's the real one or not, and he just broke out of that. Mm-hmm. I really like that. I thought that was really cool.
Well, what's cool about the past few episodes is the humanizing of our villains.
Yeah.
Not that there wasn't any proof prior that they weren't, like, human in their mentality to begin with. But, like, they just never really took the step to really give us that time with them.
To get to know them.
But, like, to know them and then feel for them. Because, like, for Toga, she's a psycho because of the things she's doing. But, like, the whole point of her episode was that there's nothing she can do about it. Like, that is how she feels comfort. That's how she feels, like, forms of happiness. And, like, obviously it's demented because you're killing people and sucking their blood. But the girl, I mean, that's how she operates.
Yeah.
And
Can't change it.
But the issue is no one attempted to try to find a way.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get that it's a hard situation because it's a little murdering rampage girl who was wearing, like, a clown mask or whatever.
Yeah, but then you turn her into, like, a real murderer.
And then it only enhances when you don't help the problem either, because no one wants to think, take the time to think about it. Same deal with, Shigaraki's also, like, starting to, like, unfold as a character as well. Like, he's trying to fight his own mental state because it seems like somebody has stolen his, like, memory.
Yeah.
Almost. Like, he's like, I have corrupt files. It's so frustrating. Mm-hmm. I can't figure out why it's only in these little quick glimpses.
Yeah.
And, like, for the first time ever, we saw him interact with All Might's master, which I don't even know if he knows was a part of his life.
Yeah.
And that's what also helped him into this, like, foosh, like, unfolding his power.
Yeah.
Twice is awesome too. I feel bad for Twice.
I know, me too.
But I told you, never make clones of yourself because eventually you're gonna want to kill yourself, man.
When you brought that up last time, I was like, I killed the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so did he. They even said it during the episode later when he was up in the tower. He's like, why should I do that? I should just kill you right here and run for it, or something like that. And then the other one's like, well, I'm gonna sacrifice my life right now.
Yeah.
So he still might have to worry about that down later on, but.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the one that was like, I'm the real one, and he's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm still gonna sacrifice myself for my friends.
Yeah. He's still gonna be crazy. You don't go from being like insane for, a decade or however long, and then just like being fine after being like, oh, well, I
Mm.
guess I am real, but
No cap.
he's still gonna have problems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's the one. I think that's one of the redeeming qualities of the season, and like slash, I would say the final episode of the previous is like the villains are actually getting fleshed out of like of giving us more. I mean, like we can borderline confirm that Dobby is that kid that is the missing
Tenko.
Toya.
Yeah.
Toya, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we can confirm that. We got Toga's backstory. We've got we're getting some, and I'm sure we'll get more of Shigaraki's, and we got twice his backstory. So it just makes the villains more interesting to us.
Yeah.
Because there's more to it than they're just bad, you know?
I have a question for the both of you. Do you think we're going to get backstory on Ripper and Compress?
We got one more episode, I think, with these guys, because Gigantomatsu's inbound. So if there's any time left, it's right there.
Okay.
But they're gonna do Shigaraki. Like there's no way they're gonna do Shigaraki. Like Shigaraki's about to have a one-on-one with the main, like, you know, the leader of the Metal Liberation Army. They're gonna do his flashback in that within these.
We could get snippets about them, like very quickly. Like we also even got a tiny bit more about Dobby today. Like we did get confirmation on the skin thing.
Yeah, burning
a tiny bit that he has issues over excelling himself because he literally like. Which is crazy. Which is crazy because I remember a lot of people had that argument about Shoto, like why his quirk works in a way that his skin doesn't melt, and how he doesn't melt or like burn other people.
Yeah.
Will be the same for Endeavor too.
Yeah. Well, exactly. But maybe like they don't burn blue fire. So I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Endeavor did achieve blue fire.
Well, I would say the whole purpose.
But he's always blue fire too.
Yes.
He's constant state of burning.
Well, Endeavor.
Oh, maybe it's that.
Endeavor overtrained. I mean, Torn. I would assume that what's going to come out is that Endeavor because we talked about this before.
We did.
Endeavor overtrained Toya.
Yeah.
And he dies in some type of fighting accident, and that's how he disappears. Well, that would make sense.
He just became the flames. And his body was somehow able to like remanifest through fire. Like he is just fire.
But though also in the beginning of the show, the whole reason that he marries the girl to have an ice and fire quirk is
cool it down.
Well, no, but it's to cool it down.
Make try to have the genetics 50-50.
Yeah, Todoroki's. I'm just calling him Shigaraki. Todoroki's thing is that he can go hotter because he can cool himself down at the same time. That's why he has the ice and the fire. It's the whole reason that he married that fucking woman in the first place. So, like clearly, like because even Endeavor said like he can only go so far. Not that it's not really fucking far how far he can burn, but he can only burn so far at some point. So
yeah, we don't really need to spend a whole lot. I like Spinner quite a bit, but I mean. We know where he's coming from. He was a citizen. He wasn't a criminal, I don't think.
He's a follower of Stain.
And he believed in the idea of hero society shouldn't be celebrities or whatever. Something along those routes. Compress, do you know anything about it?
I think maybe he was a magician at one point. I don't know why he's missing a hand.
I saw that.
He lost his arm against Overhaul. Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
That's why when they kidnap Overhaul at the end, he takes Shigaraki melts one arm and then he says he takes the other one. And so that's payback,
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I forgot about that because I saw the robot arm and I was like,
when did that happen?
Sorry,
that was the beginning of season.
Okay,
I think when we were introduced to him, he said he was like a magician, but it failed.
Yeah, maybe
he was a failing magician.
I mean, a lot of them remind me of.
He was also a Stain follower, I think.
They all remind me of Gentle Criminal, like just heroes that people who had like a good path or like just an offshoot path in life and it didn't work out for them, and so now they're trying to pay back because they don't like how society's like not been super accommodating to them.
I like that when they flashed Dobby in the halfway that it said his quirk is unknown and the other thing is unknown.
My favorite part of the episode was the fake out. Because we knew Gigantomatsu was on the way, but it was really Shigaraki. The real thing was that Shigaraki was at the bottom.
The clone made eye contact with the actual one.
Yeah.
So he shattered the whole building. Yeah.
That
That's awesome. I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask at the beginning of this episode. Have we ever seen Shigaraki do something to non-living objects? You know what I mean? Like
Do we not see him crumble one of the hands?
Well, I was gonna bring it up only.
In that intro we do, but I don't think we've ever... Well, the hands are technically real hands.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Well, I was gonna say, since we saw... Remember how we always talk about the intro where he goes like that?
Yeah.
I stopped thinking about it until today when we now know that he can swipe. And I was like, what if it's literally Radius? He can just touch the atoms in the air and just ruin,
oh my God,
ruin things everywhere around him.
Yeah.
That's so overpowered, but I don't even know what you do with that kind of stuff.
Well, because at first we thought it was him leveling up, and then when they brought in the Gigantomachia thing, it was like, oh, so he actually doesn't do it. It's just Gigantomachia blowing the city up.
Yeah.
It's just a combo of everything.
Yeah,
at
and
this
now
point.
it's probably both.
I'm sure if he touches the ground, he can do some form of damage. I don't know how much, but he just took down a freaking skyscraper.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Okay.
Next episode, I'm thinking we're getting a boss fight, and my question is, do you think there's no way this is going to be the end of the Liberation Army?
Well,
They definitely get consolidated at some point. Whatever resources are here, they take.
True, I forget they're at the table with them.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is I think that it ends up becoming
a truce.
A truce, or... I don't know if Redestro was in the...
He was at the table.
He was?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's either a truce or
a takeover.
Or they make a puppet version of him and really Shigaraki's leading it from the shadows.
Oh, shit. That's good.
Twice doing something.
Well, twice or the guy that makes the puppets. Either or.
That too. But either way now, because Twice, I don't even know if he gets tired of making copies, so he could have an infinite Kai just fill in the temporary.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is that the guy still seem to have actual personalities. Mm-hmm. But if they somehow get that puppet guy on their side, the puppet guy makes one that's fully under their control,
and he can control them.
Yeah, literally, there is no.
Yeah,
and he ran away.
There is no separate thought process.
He ran away.
Well, he said he's gonna.
He planned everything, so
yeah,
he
was
has to back up.
The guy, because Redestro was like, "Oh,
hey, you fucked up.
You actually messed up for once," and he was like, "Take that back. I never have messed up before." So
this is all according to my plan.
Yeah. We also learned that Destro, his mother, was the lady that came up with the first
coined the phrase.
Yeah, coined the phrase of quirk that really sparked all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the glowing baby, but still,
And she was killed by metahumans, or just...
She was killed by... Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember if we said metahumans or not metahumans.
Yeah, I can't remember. And she gave up trying to fight for the child's rights?
Yeah, essentially. Mm-hmm. And then through, backtracking politically after her death, they
brought it up in court.
Oh, yeah. They made laws around it, civil rights laws.
And Destro's goal was you should be able to use your quirk whenever you want.
Yeah, there should be no limits on when and how you can use it.
So then why'd he kill himself in jail?
Probably got to the end of his life and he probably got stonewalled and was like, F it, I'm not successful at this and no one's really following me, and he killed himself. Or maybe he wanted to make himself a martyr and be like, well, if I kill myself, maybe more people will follow me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, the guy seemed like a pretty radical dude, considering his upbringing, so...
This really reminds me of X-Men 3.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, this whole show has always reminded me of X-Men. I mean, just because, mutants, quirks, the whole deal. It's just, this seems like, up until now, because we never learned about this past part of, the Destro and the Metal Liberation Army, it seemed like that was, one is the world where mutants are, rejected, and then this was the one where they're accepted. But clearly they were rejected.
Accepted with limitations, and now the rejection is the limitations. If you go beyond your limitations, that's where the rejection comes.
Yeah.
But this is more if Magneto's people who want to use their abilities freely get in trouble by the majority, which would be the X-Men as the populace.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, great episode. We also got introduced to, or more info on the who they call the politician guy, who's a morale booster to the troops, which is a very, very cool quirk. Very video game.
He's literally just a video game boost
caricature. Man, I do love Shigaraki not wearing the mask. There's something about having the face to our main villain.
Yes.
That's like super appealing to me. I don't know how that's so like it's so much more enhancing of an experience to like see the face.
Well, I think it's because you can see more
What
of
they're feeling.
Raw emotion.
More emotion in the face. Just because I would say like, just me personally in the show, the eyes necessarily don't do it alone for me. It's like their whole, like the character's whole faces, and just because there's so much going on with a whole hand over his face, it's kind of hard to see the, what is happening. I felt like the scariest moment, the moment I was like the most like aware of Shigaraki, was when he rolls up on Deku and has his hand on his neck at the mall, and he's not wearing the mask, and that's
He's
like
just in a civilian.
I mean, like that was the moment where I was like, oh shit, like this is real.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the Doctor? I feel like we
didn't.
got nonchalantly huge spoiler. Like, I feel like that's a huge spoiler.
Well, can we just pull up the first episode real quick? Just
It
to
is
see?
him.
It's him.
It is
I
him.
For
watched
sure,
the
you
first
watched it
episode.
again.
I watched the first episode.
I don't think
again.
that's a spoiler. I think that's just like if you catch it, you catch it. If you don't, you don't. Like I wouldn't remember because last time I watched the first episode was like 4 fucking years ago. We watched it in the basement.
Even the voice and sorry kid, it's just not gonna happen. Even the voice, it's the Doctor.
It's wild though.
Yeah.
Because that's crazy. That's some pretty... I mean, it could be very big or it could be nothing at all. It could be that he wasn't a bad guy before then, and that now things have changed.
No shot. He's been
But
working
then-
with Endeavor. He's been working with All for One.
But what if your job... Do you think... Okay, remember the 20% lie that I always talk about?
Yeah.
Do you think that could play a role into this? Like, you try to... What if, like, the hidden powers are, like, the ones that are so powerful that you have to, like... You just can't... You can't even bring it up with people.
Yes!
Like, Deku is, in fact, the 20% of the most powerful individuals in the world.
Well, I'm thinking it's like he discovers, holy shit, this kid has a crazy quirk. Hey, All for One! All for One! Take
it.
this kid!
That's
Exactly!
Well, that's what I was going to say. And also, you got to remember, too...
And then it's, hey, you don't have a quirk, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because All for One could just come in and be like,
Take
yoink.
it.
And
I don't know if we
ours.
specify what we're even talking about. The fact that Mr. Eggman is the Doctor from Season 1, Episode 1, who told Deku...
You diagnosed Deku.
Yeah, no. It definitely was a ploy to get, to get quirks for All for One. It's got to be that.
It has to be that.
That's the best way to get powers.
Also,
it's better than
super fucked up, too.
It's better than the prison system from Full Metal. You're a doctor who everybody comes to.
Yes. The other thing about it, and there's no way that he was good prior, is because we got to remember Shigaraki's like 20 or 21, and Deku's like 14 and 15. Yeah. So when Shigaraki was like 9 years old and he was like in the midst with All for One, that was definitely when Deku was being seen by that doctor.
Yeah.
So that's crazy, bro. Yeah, when someone said that, in the
I think it was Jenny.
Jenny said that. Yeah. When she said that, I was like, what the.
I know, my mind was blown.
I wasn't sure initially if I was supposed to read it because sometimes there's spoiler tags.
We should make a spoiler thread for the thread.
I was looking and I was like,
it does.
Wait, was I supposed to read this?
I mean, she's really good at censoring stuff.
I was gonna say she always censors stuff. And
Yeah,
like, don't read this. If it's for us.
But I was just looking through. I was like, Eggman is the guy.
I know. I read that whole paragraph and I was like, no shot.
I was like, was I supposed to read this?
Oh my god.
My eyes. So, there was something else I wanted to talk about in this episode. Damn it. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, and we also...
what the hell do you think Dextro's power?
I was just about to bring that up.
Like, is it that it's super powered? It's not. He didn't melt anyone. It's that he swiped through them because he's strong. Like, he doesn't have a Shigaraki quirk.
It's an enhancement quirk. His arm got massive and he demolished them. I mean, he demolished the building.
Also, I love the
expansion jutsu. That's all I can think of.
I loved Gentomatsu.
Super expansion jutsu. Sorry, what were you saying?
I just love that the giant just got up and just punted himself forward.
Dude,
like
yeah,
a
he
football.
Oh my god, he launched himself.
Fucking missile. Yeah, no, I just also think it's really cool that Twice can make, like, we've seen him replicate Dobby in the woods, but like,
and he used his quirk.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
and he did it with the Shia Hasaikai people. but I don't know. Just the fact that he could just mass produce fake Shigarakis is just a really cool idea to me.
And he can use their quirks.
Yeah, to some extent, which is super wild.
So he and Toga are like perfect for each other.
How so?
The fact that he can imitate somebody, she can imitate somebody, and take their quirk, and he can take their quirk as well.
Do two positives make a good couple?
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's the next episode. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it'll hit me later, but yeah, I'm ready for the next one.
Same.
Y'all good?
Yeah. Guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure you leave a like, hit the subscription button, notification bell, leave a comment down below about what you thought of this episode and our reaction to this episode. Check out our shows on Patreon if you want to see them 1 week in advance. We got Jujutsu Kaisen, Star Wars Visions, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Vinland Saga, and a silent voice.
And JJK.
I said JJK.
Then we're crazy. I'm crazy. Punch it!
We'll see you for the next one. Good plus Ultra. Blah!